newest free practice or pre-season testing for season 5 here in Australia, Melbourne. We are just here for the pre-season testing, as I said already. Telemetry enabled, full track map, and yes, here we are for hopefully a good season. We have some guys who are familiar faces, like for example Donkey who drove for Red Bull last season. We have Luke who transferred from, or got back from his loan. Oh, as he makes a mistake. He is back at a Williams team. Benjamin moved from Renault to Ferrari. Thomas from Williams, the reigning champion, from Williams to Ferrari. Monster stayed at Haas. Michael Simon, still the familiar face in McLaren, in the Mercedes. Bendel got his first main seat, or his first full season. Yellow stayed at Alpha Tower, aka Toro Rosso. Steve, the man who moved to McLaren from Ferrari. Just Mortal Velez is a tier 2 driver. Uran moved from Ferrari to Renault. Kai Elting stayed at Racing Point. Killer 7 is the team boss slash reserve, as he causes absolutely mayhem there, as he's the reserve from McLaren. Roy Boy is the Racing Point reserve, and Marcus is a tier 3 driver. Tier 2, sorry. It's a new season with all new stuff. Just let me log in to the Twitch account so I can see username F1. I'll just make an account by myself. Hank. Almost done, guys. Well, as Donkey is now topping the standings, just let me verify my account for a minute. Yes, verification code to my email address. Yeah, sorry for this, guys. Wait, is there for out on track? Yeah, when I was joining the F1 game, I had to make a new account for some weird ass reason. So I lost kind of all my stuff, career mode, all that kind of stuff. But I don't really play F1 anymore those days. F1 is kind of dead. A new game is coming in 2 months of this time. Yeah, 2 months minus 4 days. Yeah, I can't see the email. Oh, who cares? Sorry, I can't really see the comments, so I have to do this. Yeah, there are some comments there. Sorry that I had to do that. Yeah, we're on Twitch. Are we? Yeah, we are on Twitch. So that's kind of new to me. Never really streamed on the Twitch channel. Oh, no. Euro League. It doesn't say we're live, but we actually are. Oh, this is probably the Xbox account. It is the Xbox account, but where's the tier? Channels. Ah, can't find it. Who? Wait. I cut it on my inbox. So for the little bit of a weird stream so far, guys, but as we see, Lucas in his Williams car, bit slippery coming out of the first sector, almost at the end of sector 2. Sure, I'll just have to find the name. So I'm just going to try it again because I can't see the comments right now. Ah, well, I don't. It's probably just a misunderstanding as we see. Who's on the hot lap? I thought Björn was. Well, if we talk a bit about driver moves we did earlier in the session, it's a good full session almost. I'm kind of fuming that I lost all the stuff I had on my arm. But yeah. There are only helmets in the career mode and I didn't play that anymore. Instagram Formula Euro League. The driver lineup is in Mercedes. We have Michael and Simon, no reserve yet. Ferrari, we have Thomas and Benjamin, and the reserve is Cortez. In the Red Bull we have Tim and Sam, and the reserve is Marcus, the guy who is driving for Williams right now for this practice session. In the McLaren we have Steve, Mikey, and as reserve we have Building. Renault we have Danny and Joran. In the reserve we have Kiram. Racing Point, Kai and Ice-T. Reserve Kiram as well. AlphaTauri F1 Limit, AK Jelle and Donkey. Reserve no one found yet. Alfa Romeo with Benno and Matthias. Reserve is Max. Haas with Paul and Monster. Reserve is Cameron. And in Williams we have Felix and Luke, and as reserve we have Pluismol 3, who is the tier 2 championship leader. Oh, you are live. Yeah, I haven't really seen our Twitch channel by myself. Just let me try to find it once again. Michael. Well, who cares? I just have to wait. Is somebody in hot lap? I think. No, not yet. Steve is off his time into the hardware detail fitted. It's now, so we see the guys whose tires they are under their car, as Steve is trying to go for a good lap on those hard tire compound. Yeah. I think Steve made a good move from switching to Ferrari from McLaren. And this season, as he cancels his lap to let the Ferrari of Thomas pass his old teammate. As Simon is, I think, on a good lap as well. As Donkey, the man who is in the lead of the timing sheet so far, retired and left the session, so he probably had to go. Simon goes to 6th place. As Luke is going once again into the pit lane. We see Michael pushing for a lap on in his Mercedes car as he just about not invalidated. It's looking really smooth. Ooh! Almost colliding with the Haas there as he's on a soft lap. Michael, the season 3 champion, season 4 runner-up, as he was close to winning here last season, got pole position, but couldn't make it work in the end. Yeah. Who's on a flying lap as well? It's not Kerem, I think. He might be. He is on a flying lap actually, so we'll spectate the Turkish driver for the Renault Reserve, as he hasn't got a seat for season 5. But I think he'll get a seat soon enough. As he's... Oh! As I wanted to say he's on a good lap. But he bottled it out of the fast chicane. Crashing quite hard. Luckily damage is off for him. As he was actually quite really close to... if he probably did... if the damage was only probably has been retired from the session, I think, if it was on, but it's not. We'll just go on board with Bendo, who got a good lap, 21.9, cup of tenths of the first time, but he is still on his medium tires, as we'll go on board with Roy Boy. Where can he go to in his Racing Point? Racing Point looking also quite strong for this season. Oh, he goes to 12th place. As Uran is also on a good lap so far, so we'll spectate the other Renault driver. Oh, hopefully he won't bottle it like his teammate did. No, he doesn't. He gets through quite nicely. Oh, as he might be blocked by Thomas. No, Thomas gets out of the way. What can he do in a soft lap run? Can he challenge Benjamin? Or Kerem, his teammate, who's on the medium tires, coming around the final corner. His time is going to be not an improvement, 2/10 of his time, so he probably threw it away in sector 2. Michael crosses the line, doesn't improve his time. Well, we'll go on board with Luke, who's on a fast time lap on his medium tire. I'll just go spectate him. Oh, you see, he gets close to the one, even touch a little bit. Michael left the session. Can he still make a good lap count? No, he got the 0 ERS mode. And he is now probably trying to do next lap. Ooh, Steve 5 place grid penalty collision with Darth FIFA. Just Mortal Velis cut into P10 on his soft medium run. Sorry, soft tire run. Sorry, I need to come a bit in with the commentating. I haven't done it for quite a while. As we see Luke going for another lap in his Williams. Can he get a good season this season? Can he get his can he get a podium? Last time out in Mexico, even in season 4, he was first on track, but due to penalties, he got there relegated to P5. As you saw, the Williams team, he could win races in his Toro, so let's see he can repeat it, this magic thing this round in this Sunday's race. As we speak, he raced here last season and he wasn't winning ways in P1, but he got some snap of oversteer in his car which sent him into the wall with damage and needed to pit again. And he was really flying on the Australian street circuit. Can he maybe repeat it this season? He's on a good lap. Can he maybe finish his lap this time? It's looking good for the Dutchman. Looking all good so far. No, he cancelled his lap. I don't know why. Maybe some mistake by himself or his wheel being a bit glitchy. Or just not being happy enough with the lap. As he's now trying to do it again. We'll go on board with Bjorn. I think he cancelled his lap as well. It's not looking fast in his Alpha. No, it's definitely not a good lap from him. As we'll go on board with the former champion. We'll go on board with Monster. He is on a soft lap here in his Haas. He's been always quite good in practice session, but not really on the pace in the race itself. Alpha looking really strong so far, but it's only practice. You can't really tell who's fast, who's not. It's only in a 1 lap time here. Half an hour remaining. He's 1900ths of a second below his time. Can he maybe improve it in sector 3? Sector 3 is a tricky part of the circuit. Oh, as Karen bottled it again. Can Luke finally set a good lap time on his medium time? No! He goes into the pit lane. Well, what can Monster do then? He is still 1900ths on his time. Think he loses quite a lot in sector 3? Yes, he does. It's only good enough for 123.7. 9/10ths below his time. Let's get Urandu can improve it in the last sector. He can't do it once again. Let's watch Steve, the Belgian driver, season 1 champion. He improves his time by 5500ths of a second. As Uran has been chasing down by Simon, who had a really bad season last season, finishing just about into the top 10. We will go on board with Maiko, who is on a hot lap. So what can he do? The season 3 champion, as we said already twice. He's been looking good last season, but due to a hip injury, he had to let the title slip away. There's a yellow for who I think is one of the alphas going a bit slowly. He's 9400ths of a second below his time. Can he hold it on in the coming laps? I think that is a racing point in front of him, and he gets a bit too much on the curb on the exit, I think. What can he do? Mercedes driving for the third season in a row, I think, maybe even fourth, with the same lineup here. Whereas Maiko does the same like last season in the race. He got too eager on the throttle and got a bit too wide on the corner where he did exactly the same and got damaged, which ruined his race actually. Where's his time going to put him? It's just about he isn't improving his lap. Well, Luke is starting his lap, so we'll follow him in the Williams car, number 95. He picked that number due to his childhood idol, Lightning McQueen. What can Luke do? Can he finally get a good lap in his Williams car? What's the sector time, one time going to be? I think it's good enough. It's looking really smooth so far. 4.5 tenths below his time. Wait, my phone got out. Why is it all the way up there? As he gets a good slipstream from Kai Elting. Kai Elting completely blocks him. What an idiot. He's on a timed lap. Quite ruined his lap. What an idiot. Well, it's not really fair that Kai did that to him, but probably didn't know he was on a lap. Wasn't the smartest move by him, but probably didn't know it. What can Luke still make of the lap? Can he make it a good lap? We'll see. He's coming around the final corner right now. It's good enough for the fastest time so far. The first one in the 120s. That's an absolutely amazing lap by the Dutchman. I think maybe someone can still improve the time. As I think Kai is now on the timed good lap. And he has no Luke in front of him. What can he do? Can the Dutchman? Yeah, Luke goes out of the way quite maturely. As Bendel is as well on a good starting his hot lap on the soft. Kai couldn't quite actually the chicane, but cancelling his lap. We'll go on board with Bendel. Bendel, what can he do in his Alfa Romeo? Is he going to challenge the time from Luke? I know, can he? Is he the one-time FVL Tier 2 race winner? One in Silverstone on penalties. As he now goes to the far chicane, which is quite a tricky one sometimes. Gets a bit of a slipstream from Yellow. Well, he's coming around the final two corners in third gear as his teammate's been spun there. Coming around the final corner, what's his time going to be? It's good enough to be just about 2 tenths behind Lucas' time. As Lucas once again on the timed lap, a good lap, a hot lap. So I'll go on board with him. This time doesn't get blocked by anyone. Can he pull it off this time? 22.5 minutes remain. Oh no, he made a quite big mistake. I think too early on the throttle. But maybe can he make something off the lap? No. He's going into the pit lane. Drifting and well. As Karam got to P5. Sorry, I didn't see that. Sorry, Karam. Oh, just Mortavelos was on a good lap but bottled it quite early in his lap. Oh, Killer 7 is into the wall. I will spectate, we'll probably spectate Michael. Who is, no, he's not on the time lap, so we'll go away. Benjamin is on a time lap, 4 tenths behind, or down his time, so that's good sector 1. As he is coming around the fast, I don't think you can call this a corner, it's a long left-hander. Shifts down to 6th gear, 6 tenths of his time, that will put him just about into P5, or maybe even higher, but he needs to improve quite a lot for that one. But it's a good medium run so far. What can he make out of it? He is now coming around the final corner in his Ferrari car. Opens up DRS, and he is good enough for P5 like I predicted. We'll go just on board with Steve the man who switches lovely Ferrari team for the new McLaren team. As Lucas once again on a soft out lap. He'll be probably will be proving himself to the team boss. Well, I think the only one who can challenge him in this field is Benjamin and Thomas. Maybe Björn, maybe some guys if they put a really good lap in. We'll just go on board with him once again. He shifts up to 7th gear. He stays in 7th gear, shifts down probably the 5th, even 4th gear. To probably get a better rotation, as Tyrrell Limitless loves to say. Now braking is quite heavy braking zone. Can lock up quite easily. This corner is where he bottled it last season. He hit the barrier on the left side, which ruined his race, the first race of the season. We'll just have to wait and see what he can do this season, as he's now 600s above his time. So now he'll need a good sector 2 and a good sector 3 to improve his lap if he wants to make something out of it. Now doesn't get blocked here, 7 tenths behind his time. Extra rotation, yeah. Luke brakes now down to 4th gear, where Michael got his incident with one of the Williamses and his teammate Simon last season. Go down to 2nd, 3rd gear. Comes around the final corner. What can he do? It's good enough for time improvement by 2.5 tenths. 120.5. That's quite a good lap from the Dutchman. We'll go on board with Kai. Kai was probably now setting a good lap time. As we'll go on board with him. I'm not sure if he's on a pad or on I'll just go on board with Mortal Velos. As he goes to 8th place, server Not really being on time. Steve, good lap for P7 so far. 16 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this pre-season testing. Yeah, still with the Fernando Alonso helmet. Benjamin is on a good lap. I think he will be starting a hot lap, so we'll go on board with the Dutchman. Oh. Car has left the session. I should just get on board with the... Why is my controller switching from Benjamin to Maiko? How many tenths? He's 1.7 tenths down on his medium time. He will be probably needing to improve a 1/10 only to improve a position. Luke retired from the session. So I guess his session is over and he's happy with his time. What's his time going to be? It's good enough for P4. 2.8 tenths improvement. Voice crack once again. Royboy is starting his lap. He's 4 tenths down on his time. That will mean he'll be now provisional P7. I think he can still improve quite a bit there. And sector 2 and 3. Not really much cars on track. Luke has left the session now. What's his time going to be? Now coming around the final corner. Oh, going too wide on the exit. And maybe ruining his lap. He still goes to P6. So 8 tenths improved, but he bolted it quite big in the last corner. So if he gets another good run, I think he'll be able to get to P5. As we'll just go on board with yellow for a lap for the change. He's driving with a, I don't know, maybe a new helmet for season 5. It's his second season at the Toros team and his second full season as well. Best finish last season and once again equaling his best performance in P4 in Italy. And guess it or not, his best performance in season 3 was in Italy, but with the Haas. So different cars for the change, but still been quite a good performance from him there. I think he'll be hoping once again for the Italian Grand Prix to get there anytime soon. Yeah, we'll just go on board with Uran. Uran, the only one who is on a... Well, Mortal Village is on the timed soft lap as well, but... Uran is the first one to set a lap time. He's 8 tenths down on the sector 2 time. Well, that will put him into P7, maybe 6 if he gets a good sector 3. Uran been always the underdog, one of my favorite drivers. In my opinion, been good all season long, last season, and he has been one of the best consistent point scorers. Opens up DRS 17, 18, 1 minute 20, 1 minute not 21.0, and absolutely flying sector 3 from the Belgian driver. I think he could be proud of himself, as Benjamin is starting his soft lap. Well, Benjamin, what can you do in the sector 2? He is 5 tenths down in his time. That will mean he'll be in P2. If he gets a good sector 3, he even gets to P1. Can get to P1. Sorry for that mistake. What can he do? It's looking really fast. With that I mean really fast. As Steve is ahead of him in P7, P6. He goes fastest with a 1 minute 20.480,490, so he is 6 tenths in front of Luke. Simon is on a timed soft run lap. Did Donkey crash? No, he left. What can Simon do? The Mercedes driver goes to P3 and P3 only. Oh, Benjamin retired from the session. Killer 7 is on the timed lap. Killer 7 is 9 tenths down on his time. He has a Red Bull in front of him. Jesus, good voice crack once again, Matthijs. Oh no, he goes too wide. Lucas is, I think, too happy with his Ferrari being on P1. It's only practice. It's only practice. Yeah, the voice. Voice cracks. As just Mortal Velis is on a timed lap time. And he bottles it! Just like a couple of other drivers did. He bottles it. No, it was on the timed lap. I'll just go on board with yellow then. 5 minutes remain. Audible Gamer looking really strong there. Well, it's only practice, it's just one lap, and we all know, I mean, one lap doesn't provide a race for you. Why can't I get... I wanted to go to Steve, who's on a timed lap, and I wanted to see him because I love to see him into the points. Oh, he's been doing some Colin McRae practice there, some dirt rally practice. As he gets a bit too wide. He just got a bit too wide on the exit of the corner. Wait, just someone's coming me. The little brother of Benjamin. Look at Karam. Karam is on the lap. Sorry, completely missed that one. As he's a couple of tenths down on his time. Well, we'll see what he can do in sector 3, 2.1 minute remaining. He's going around the final quarter, gets a bit of a slipstream from Thomas. Going to P9. Think it's a good lap, improving 1 second and a bit more. We'll go on board with Simon, who's on a lap. Oh yeah, Michael's on a good lap, far more in his lap than his teammate was. Let's see what he can do. Coming now around the final corner. Getting a good exit. He goes to P3. A really good lap from him there. As we'll watch Roy Boy. What he can do? Oh, he's bottled it quite hard actually. Oh my god, a car's all the way on the circuit. Doesn't improve his time. We'll go on board with Jelle. As some guys are finished with their practice session. Roy Boy retired from the session. Yeah. I'm sorry for that. Jelle gets a slipstream of Uran. Uran not really setting a lap time, so he's being generous to Jelle. Oh, as he bottles his lap quite hard there. Can he still make something out of it? Now coming around the final corner. What can he do? He is good enough for a bottle spin. In the end, what can Killer 7 do? A couple of tenths behind his first sector time. As he finishes in 14th place, Killer 7 spin a good race. Practice, sorry. Benjamin tops the standings in P1 with a 120.49T. Luke in P2, Simon in Michael in P3, Simon in P4, Bendo P5, Uran P6, Donkey P7, Monster P8, Steve P9, good to see that. Karen P10, Bjorn P11, Mortal Velas P12, Roy by P13, Killer 7 14th, Lorenzo Bandini in P15, and Darth FIFA AK Thomas in 16th place. Kai and Marcus round off the final grid standing positions. I want to thank you guys for watching this stream, and I hope to see you Sunday for both tier 1 and tier 2 races. And I'm going to say bye bye.